Hi everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm so sorry. I'm starting off this live stream without a video. I just wanted to go just wanted us to change the whole dimension of live video. I want to test the audio quality of my mic. So I think it's high time I start off with audio live stream. At least it saves us the time and the energy of going on live. Sometimes when I go on live, you know, most times I'm usually stressed out, from work, and also I don't want to be showing my stressed out face. Okay, so I think going forward, probably on weekdays I'll be going on live with audio. Maybe probably weekend I would show my face, but for now, let's manage the audio. All right, everyone. Good evening. I hope you're all doing great. Today's live stream is all about Chidimma's homecoming ceremony, which was held yesterday. And I'm so sorry about the previous live stream I did earlier. I didn't know that my mic was not working. So if you're here and you're hearing me, or you can hear me, please let me know if it's loud and clear. If it's loud and clear, please let me know, because there was nobody in that live stream to notify me if you were hearing me or not. I didn't know that my mic stopped halfway, and I talked for over 30 minutes after the mic went off and nobody was hearing me. So please try and notify me whenever the mic goes off. Okay. All right, so this video is going to be brief. We're not going to talk much today, but the previous live stream I did was about Miss World Nigeria making its debut. If you guys understood what I said, before the mic went off, I was trying to explain why MBGN, which was the former um, pageant where we crown our Miss World and Miss Universe candidates before Miss Universe broke away and had its own separate pageant. So it was actually, it's the pageant that have been in existence for more than going to 40 years now. MBGN has been in existence, and now it has carved out another pageant called Miss World Nigeria, where we'll be having our candidates go to Miss World and all. So that particular video, that particular live show I was talking about, it's shown whereby Miss World Nigeria is now a new pageant on its own. So I talked about the advantages of having a separate pageant aside from the known pageant of MBG, aside from MBGN, which is a household name. All right, so I talked about disadvantage and all. But for me, I would do another live stream to expatiate more on that. But that's not why we are here. That's not the reason for this particular live stream. Okay, so when you're coming in, like this live stream and share the video. Share the live stream, please. I think I'll share from my own end so that anybody that wants to come in will be able to, so that my audience will be able to know when I'm live, that I'm live rather. Okay, hi Stephanie, please. How are you doing? You're welcome to my channel. Can you hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me, because the other live stream I was having issues in my audio. All right, so you guys, this particular live stream is all about Chidimma's homecoming ceremony, which was held yesterday, and so many things I noticed in that particular homecoming event. I would say that Chidimma is actually glowing. Yeah, she's glowing. She has the winner's glow, and I will do a full-on postpartum analysis on my channel. I've not really had time to do a postpartum analysis, so probably that's why I've not really come out to give my 2 cents on what really happened in the pageant. But I would do that maybe probably before weekend or weekend. I would post my post pageant analysis. I would film my postpartum analysis and post it. But for now, I just want to, discuss on her homecoming. Anyway, she was looking so good, looking so cute as usual, and it was a very, very colorful event. When she stepped out of the car and the dancers and everybody was on ground to welcome her into the Silverbird Galleria. So I think there was a press conference as soon as Chidinma landed, in the Silverbird Galleria. There was a press conference where they were addressing most of the issues that happened in the Miss Universe contest and all. Okay, so I would say that probably because it was a weekday event, so most people did not really come out en masse to welcome her. And I was expecting a grand reception at the airport. That was missing as well. There was no grand reception at the airport for Chidinma. So at the end of the day, I was like, what happened? Why was there no grand reception for her at the airport? Please, if you can hear me, let me know. I don't know what is happening. Can you all hear me? Is my mic audible? Stephanie, please let me know if you can hear me, because I think you're the only one that I'm seeing on that's live now. Probably okay. Oh, Mr. Xavier and Mr. Kaf was posted earlier. Anyway, I don't want to address this matter. Let me just continue what I'm saying. Please, if you cannot hear me, let me know so that I will know how to adjust my mic, please. So obviously there was no airport welcome for Chidinma, which I would say I was really, really disappointed at the fact that there was no airport welcome for Chidinma. Why? I was expecting that. That welcome at the airport is very, very important. It shows that she's important. It shows that people have gone to the airport to welcome her. It shows that it has a lot of a sort of glamour and sophistication to the whole thing. There was nobody to welcome her at the airport. I didn't watch the footage of the airport, and I don't understand who organized this whole thing. It was just not well organized. And I would say that, coming to the Silverbird Galleria, I was expecting to see the president of Miss Universe Nigeria pageant, Mr. Guy Bruce, Silverbird chairman, some other, in fact, important persons to welcome her in the Silverbird Galleria. There was nobody like that. There was nothing like that. And I was asking myself, what is happening? What is happening to the pageant? Like, what is happening to the committee or whoever was in charge in the welcoming of Chidinma? What happened? So at this juncture, I would say that that welcome party was not done, was not properly done. So I don't know what happened. And at the end of the day, even the whole decoration, the whole balloon, the whole setting was not really well done. And I don't know if they have another welcome party, Sha. Probably they have another welcome party. This is not just the only welcome party we are going to experience. So I think there's going to be another welcome party. So I think there's going to be another welcome party in the way I'm seeing it though. That's what I think. Because like I was like, why was it not properly done? After the whole Galleria. Oh my god, I think it's network issue. Can you all hear me? Okay, so after the whole welcoming issue, she was now welcoming charade and all. She was now taken to for the interviews, Silverbird television interview, BBC interview, and some other things. And there was no I don't know, it was not properly done. I would say that at least gave us room for her to expatiate, to talk about her journey in Mexico, how far she went in Mexico, and it also opened my eyes to the fact that she was not even feeling too fine in Mexico. She had she was I told you guys she was not feeling fine, yeah, but at some point she explained the impact of the sickness or whatever what she went through in Mexico. How she was taken to the hospital. She had to choose between the hospital and the pageant. So I would say that you know she actually went through a lot, and for her to come out to, clinch the first runner position is a very, very big win for Nigeria. And so far, so good. I wish her all the best in her reign as Miss Universe Africa and Oceania. I wish her all the best in her reign. And I would say that, Silverbird should try and make sure that, she has a very, very a very, very, how will I put it? A very, very perfect welcoming ceremony, because what they gave to her yesterday wasn't it at all. Doesn't it at all. So I think they should just release the itinerary for the proper welcoming ceremony. Yes, I'm expecting that very soon. So I think that that's all the places she's going to visit. If she's going to Aso Rock, if she's going to Abuja, because it doesn't really end here. She has to tour, the important places. Probably she has to visit the president at Aso Rock and be properly welcomed, and so many other things that she needs to do. So I don't know how how the itinerary for the whole pageant, for the whole welcoming ceremony rather. What is the itinerary? Let us know how they are planning, what they are going to do next, where she's going to visit next and all. And her plan in Nigeria, is it that she's going to be here to all through? Does she have, is she going to travel with the winner? Because I heard that she's going to travel with the winner to a country, I think to another country. I think I had the information, was it yesterday or so? So she has other places to visit apart from touring the whole of Nigeria. Of course, now that she's Miss Universe Africa, so she has to tour other African countries as well. All right. So with that being said, I would say that there's so many things that I noticed, which I've talked about, that weren't up to standard. So I would say that they should give her a more proper welcome to, as Miss Universe Africa and Miss Universe Oceania. There should be a proper welcoming ceremony for Chidimma, because what I saw yesterday, it wasn't it at all. It wasn't it at all. So let me read some of your comments, and I've posted the link for those of you that want to call in. You can call in. So let me read some of the comments. Mr. Sylvia said, she's welcome back home, and we are doffing her. We are doffing her caps for her. She rightly so too did herself and the nation proud, proving a lot like myself wrong. A lucky lady she is indeed. Yes, so she proved us all wrong. But all the same, I think that what happened, whilst we were talking about the pageant before Mexico, all we did was to, her help her shape her journey to Mexico, help her be able to, you know, work on the areas that she was lacking in. So for me, I'm not I won't say that, I regret or what I would if whatever criticism that we talked about. I don't regret all the things I said, because I know that it was for her own good. Okay, so I know that, at the end of the day, she was lucky. She was lucky to have gotten this position. She worked for it. We saw the improvement in her work and in other aspects of her, pageant journey. So I wish I think that she deserved it. If not for one or two things, I think she would have won the pageant. But I still feel like, first runner opposition is not a joke at all. All right, so Mr. Xavier said, I'm not a fan of this non-colorful sharpie reception. I expected a more pageant reception and welcoming party. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying now. We expected a more um pageant reception, but we didn't get what we were expecting at all. So no one seeked my opinion, but again, as a pageant lover and follower, I think nothing has changed with Silverbird PR. It's time for merrimenting and celebration, not whining. Nothing has changed with Silverbird though. Even with the welcoming ceremony, I know that nothing has changed. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they are more interested now in Miss World Nigeria, since the project is going to debut very soon. So I think probably that's why they did not give her the befitting welcome. But I don't know why they didn't give Chidinma the befitting welcome that she deserves. That's why I'm here to rant. Mr. Okafor said, "My sister, I believe they will do have, they will do prepare welcome party on weekend." I don't, Mr. Okafor, please, I don't understand. Please, can you rephrase what you just said, because it's difficult to read what your comment. Mr. Okafor, okay. Anyway, he said, I mean, they will give her a good welcome party on weekend. No problem, no problem. I expected them to do more, because why I said this is that we just is the party just started from half of her journey. Why didn't they go to the airport to welcome her, give her a befitting welcome at the airport? And the whole thing was not really well planned. Even the Miss Universe organization, the president of Silverbird wasn't there, to welcome her. There was no much presence at the press conference. So I don't really understand how they were able to plan that kind of, reception. I was not really a fan of it. He said she came on. I know it's a working day, but at least the president of Miss Universe organization, Miss Universe Nigeria organization, um, Silverbird organization as well, they need to be there for the press conference. It will show that, oh, she really did us proud. She was, there's so many things that were missing that I needed to talk about. But anyways, I just want to rant on a few of them. You say you sound fluish. I hope you're okay. Get well. I'm fine. I'm just stressed out today. I don't want to. That's why I didn't want to show my face. I'm just stressed out today. But I said I must, come and give my 2 cents on Chidimma's welcoming party. you know. But I know that over the weekend I will do a full on live stream where I will showcase my face. That one I will have time. I will have the power and strength to talk. But for now, I don't just want to show my face. I just want to just take it easy, and let us just it's just a relaxed live stream. I just want us to discuss on the latest happenings. You're welcome. You're welcome to my channel. I'm okay. I'm fine. All right. So that's just what I think. Because for me, I did not really like the reception that she got. It wasn't um it wasn't what I was expecting. I know that probably we didn't have enough time to prepare for the welcoming ceremony. Probably just Sunday and Monday, because it was yesterday that they had the welcome party. Okay, we had 2 days to prepare, but I expected the president of Miss Universe Nigeria to be present at the press conference. So I don't know. He said, "My sister, I don't like the way you complain. See, if I don't complain, who will complain? Is it you that will complain? You that's already you don't even understand what I'm saying. If you understand what I'm saying, you would be able to understand better. You don't understand what the point I'm making. The point I'm making is that, you know, the whole outlook of the ceremony was not what we were expecting. And the president of Miss Universe Nigeria organization he wasn't there. His presence was missing. So in that kind of, the first impression matters a lot. The impression that you give, that first impression is what lasts in the minds of people. So if you don't give a good impression, then will how will people take you seriously? So in that particular event, the absence of the Miss Universe Nigeria president and some other important members showed that they were not really serious about planning a befitting homecoming ceremony for Chidimma. Because at this point, I was expecting that Mr. Guy Bruce was going to address us so many things, but probably he's not back to the country, shall maybe he's still in Mexico. So I don't know. That is what I'm thinking, because for him not to be present at that press conference, it wasn't a good one at all. I was not really happy with that. That's my own opinion. So yeah, all you're entitled to your own opinion, Sha. Said, I just saw snippets of the okay. Lucan Biela said, I just saw small snippets of the homecoming event. It just feels like our initial suspicion were right. Mm-hmm. What were our initial suspicion? Hey, Mr. Biela, what was our initial suspicion? So where were they? It looks like they were at a shopping center. No, that was the Silverbed Galleria. You know, Silverbed, they have a galleria where they have the cinema, they have the TV station, they have so many so many media houses in that galleria. So that was where they had the welcoming ceremony. You know, the franchise holder Silverbed, that is the Silverbed Galleria. So I think that that was where she had her interviews as well. If you watched her interviews with the Silverbed Television, that was the same place she had those interviews. So do you know why he's missing? If I don't know. That's why I'm saying that. Why was he missing? You know, he ought to have been there at that press conference. You know, it shows that, it shows how important the the welcoming ceremony was. Because if the president is not there and you just assign to some other persons, it shows that you don't even take it seriously. It shows that you don't even appreciate what, the effort that, Chidinma put into this competition. So I was expecting him to be there, but since he wasn't there, to me, I felt like they were not taking it seriously. Zanzi Dude said, "You're welcome to my channel. Please like the live stream. Do you think Africa is in a better place for a future Miss Universe pageant? Mhm. Right now, with what's happening, I think that Africa has a chance for a better placement in the future, because gradually, we are becoming one of the consistent, continent when it comes to pageantry in Miss Universe, because now we're close to winning the crown, and we've had African winners before now. So I think that, the future for African pageantry in Miss Universe is still very much bright, but with the whole issue surrounding the co-owners of Miss Universe pageant, for now there's so many controversies that are coming up right now in terms of how this year's pageant was, how the pageant went, how they were conducting themselves in the pageant, the whole production and all. There's so many controversies that are coming out, which I will talk about in my next live stream. Okay, so this particular live stream is all about Chidimma's homecoming and, the shabby preparations for the homecoming. All right, said the image of Nigeria has been changed by Chidimma. Definitely. I'm saying my sister, he traveled with her, and you don't. I don't know where he is. Is he in Mexico? Is he still in Mexico? Why was he absent at the what they call it, at the press conference? Why was he absent? He ought to be there. So our suspicion of her being used, and when everything is said and done, they will toss her aside. Anyway, like I said in the beginning, I was expecting that, at this point we'll have the itinerary of Chidimma's homecoming. How is she, what is she going to do, because right now we have to, be in the know of how she's going to conduct herself in the pageant, in Nigeria, post pageant homecoming. She ought to go to visit the president in Abuja. She has to visit some prominent places here in Nigeria. So many things, they need to let us know how it's gonna, how her movement all over Nigeria. So many things that she needs to do, because right now she's the Miss Universe for Africa and Oceania. So they need to let us know her itinerary as queen, and the other African countries that she's going to visit. So many things right now that I feel like, have gone wrong after she arrived in Nigeria. So I'm just here to rant. Oh. It's just my own personal opinion. You're all entitled to your own opinion, but that's my own personal opinion. I'm just talking about the things that I saw during the homecoming ceremony that I did not like, So that is just why I'm here. I'm not here to bash or say anything. It's just my own personal opinion. But at the end of the day, it's just that I want her to have a befitting homecoming, because what they gave to her yesterday was not it at all. It was a sham. That is just my own personal opinion. I don't trust, and she feels like an evil. I don't even understand that. That that co-owner of Miss Universe, like, seriously. And there was a question that they asked her, like the evolution of pageantry and all. She was not like, maybe we've gotten a blonde and a blonde winner and a blue-eyed winner. Like, this is the evolution of pageantry now. So now I see the reason why Chidinma did not win, because they actually wanted a blonde, and they wanted, you know, it was more or less like there was something, that happened. That was something that they're not letting us know. And most of the things that happen in Mexico, they are beginning to unravel, because I just saw a video where Miss Fiji, she was actually, apparently she was actually the roommate of Mia. She said that the way they were treated in Mexico, they did not like it. That even if she were to advise her own child to compete in the pageant, it wouldn't be Miss Universe. So there were some mistreatment in Mexico that, these queens are coming out to talk about. So I think I will save that for another live stream. Let me just finish ranting. See, Mr. Kafo said, don't say he's not taking it seriously, because you don't know her plan today. And I hear Governor of Lagos will host Chichi soon, and they hold. I'm not saying they will not host her. You understand? I'm not saying that Governor of Lagos State will not host her. I'm not saying that, she will not have a presidential banquet or presidential ceremony and all. I'm not saying those things. What I'm saying is that, why was the president of Miss Universe organization, why was he absent at the press briefing yesterday? And the whole event was not really, really, I don't know. I was not really feeling the homecoming. That is just it. It's my own personal opinion. So you are free to also state your own opinion, but I'm just stating facts. Miss Criticizer, how are you doing? You're welcome to my channel. He said, "Oh, Paul, all is well, though. I don't just want to show my face. I don't want to show my face today. So I'm just here to rant. It's just like a relaxed live stream. It's just for us to discuss." He said, "Guy went to celebrate his birthday in Mexico instead of being there for her." Oh, really? So he went to celebrate his birthday in Mexico. I see. I thought his birthday has passed, though. I thought his birthday has passed. I think it was not last week that was his birthday. So which celebration again? It is well, though. Let them continue celebrating. It's a guy is a capitalist and an opposition. Like, seriously, I wasn't really expecting his absence yesterday. Like, because this like what you just said, like, I don't accept that kind of excuse. Like, if he traveled with her to Mexico, why didn't he travel back with her? Why was he not present in the press conference, at least to answer some important questions? Anyways, probably he's busy with Miss World Nigeria. You guys know that I did a live stream earlier before this one, where I talked about Miss World Nigeria, the debut for Miss World Nigeria. So probably he's busy with the pageant, because we're going to have a pageant very soon. I think it's either next month or January. That will be that pageant is we're going to that's Miss World Nigeria, where we'll select our representative for Miss World. So probably he's busy with the pageant. I don't know. Probably that was why he was absent. But I felt like, his absence, um, it really wasn't. I was not really happy with his absence, because I was expecting him to be there to answer a few questions. He said, "I saw screenshots about a GoFundMe being set up for Chichi. Hope how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about it. Really, GoFundMe for Chichi for what again? That was for the voting now, for the what they call it, That was the voting for Miss Universe. Are they still contributing money? Hmm. If you are still contributing money in that GoFundMe, that means it's a scam. Oh. It's scam. So please disregard any GoFundMe for Chichi at this point, because we are done with the pageant. So why would they still be contributing money for her? Do you understand? We're done with the pageant. So disregard any GoFundMe for Chichi at this point, please. Do not um um put in your hand and money in that GoFundMe, because I don't see any reason why they should continue with that when the pageant has been as when the pageant is over. He said my mistake. He celebrated it on 15th November with Olivia and the VP from MU. Yes, now I saw it. Yeah, I saw it last week. So that was why I was shocked. Like, is he still celebrating his birthday? His birthday has passed. So Divine said, who was absent? Okay, I was talking about the president of Silverbird, Mr. Guy Bruce. He wasn't present at the press conference for Chichi's homecoming yesterday. So that was just why I was not really happy with the whole preparations and all. You know, I was expecting him to be present at that press conference. He said, "Really, I did not know Silverbird would be in partnership with Miss World." Oh yes, we have. If you've been following the pageant before now, they usually have the pageant was called Most Beautiful Girl in Nigeria pageant. That was the first pageant. So that Most Beautiful Girl in Nigeria pageant, that's where we choose our representative to Miss World, Miss Universe, Miss Supranational, and Miss ECOWAS, Miss Tourism International. So that pageant was like a pageant where they choose about 5 queens. But when Miss Universe came up with this idea of we must have one pageant for Miss Universe, like we must not have a pageant where they choose queens to different pageant. Miss Universe pageant has to be a separate pageant, out for the other pageant. So that was how MBGN, um, that was how Miss Universe broke away from MBGN. Okay, so now that Miss Universe Nigeria has its own pageant, MBGN now is the only pageant that is standing for Miss World. So now they had to carve out Miss World Nigeria pageant out of MBGN. That was the reason why I made that live stream earlier. Okay, so to address that issue, but I think I had issues with my mic, so I have to reschedule that particular live stream. So to answer this your question, Silverbird has been um in partnership with Miss World for the longest time. No, it's not only Miss Universe. So, the Silverbird has the franchise for Miss World, Miss Universe, and Miss Supranational. So, is a whole lot. He said the GoFundMe is for gifts. Okay, okay. Now I understand. Now I understand. I thought it was for, the voting for Miss Universe. He said the fans wanted to send gifts. Okay. Anyways, it's a good one. It's a good one because Chiche deserves it. She deserves the gift that she's gonna get, and I think I will try and locate that particular GoFundMe because, of course, I'll try to. I want to donate as well. I want to donate because she deserves all the gifts she can get. Ligani Biele said, "Okay, at least I hope Chichi can set up her own team, and I don't want Silverbird Group to be involved in that fundraising. I really don't trust them." Anyway, I think it's a separate GoFundMe. I don't think it's hosted by Silverbird. I don't think I think it's one of our fans that is actually in charge of this GoFundMe. That's if there's a there's something like that. Because Silverbird, I don't think Silverbird actually has any GoFundMe for Chidimma. I don't think so. Kings Ogbon, how are you doing? You're welcome to my channel. He said Africa is very proud of Chichi. Definitely, we are proud of her, and we can't wait to follow her journey. And there's a statement that she made today. She said that she's done with pageantry, given what happened to her before Miss Universe Nigeria, how she went through in South Africa and all. So she's saying that after her reign, she's done with pageantry. She's no longer interested in pageantry. And, it really broke my heart because I understand where she's coming from. You know, with the whole trauma and all that she went through, during this few months. And I don't think pageantry would be something that will be on her mind again. So probably she would just want to focus on her life, focus on her education, focus on her personal life going forward. I think that's the best decision I think I support what she said about not going back to pageantry. So after her reign, she should just focus on her personal life and move ahead. Divine said, I watched Chidimma's interview yesterday. It was really amazing and talked about that after interviews and all. She said she needed therapy for her mental health. I really pity for her. Yes, so and she talked about her mental health. And I think that was the reason why she said she's not even going back to pageantry, because there's no need. There's no need though. At this point. She should just, ease now that the pageant is over and all. I think it's now that she needs to also look at other things, what she wants to do with her life. Like, is she going to continue with her education, her law degree, so many things. She should just focus on her personal life for now, and don't listen to the naysayers, because right now they want to mess up with her mental health. So I think the therapy is much more is needed for her right now. She needs that therapy. At least that would reset her mindset, that would refresh her mind, and it will make her to, go into other things, that will make her happy. All right, Miss Criticizer said, I know of Silverbet's ownership of MBGM, which is Miss World, and I know they bought the Universe franchise, but I thought that the new Miss World franchise will be taken over by new owners. No, 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 no. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Silverbet is still the or I don't know, shall, because to me, when I saw the news today, I was kind of shocked, because I was like, why would they just discard the MBGM brand that they've built for, going to 40 years? Just disregard it and now have a separate pageant called Miss World Nigeria. So I was thinking that they will still go with MBGN, but the winners of the MBGN will still go to Miss World as usual. So why would they just discard the MBGN brand like that? That was what I talked about in my previous live stream, before this one. So I don't know. Like you said, they did not. They've had the franchise for a long time. They've had Miss World franchise, Miss Universe franchise, for a very long time, and they just lately bought this Miss Supranational franchise. That was in 2022, because they were not the original franchise holders of Miss Supranational. So they bought it in 2022. So that was how they now became the franchise holders of the three major pageants. They usually had Miss World and Miss Universe before now. Miss Supranational franchise was just the latest franchise that they acquired. You know, so that's just it for that, for Silverbed. So if me, I'm hoping, if they can, if another franchise holders can just get the Miss World or Miss Universe pageant from them, I'll be so glad. I'll be so glad, because I'll be expecting that for a long time. You know, because Silverbed, I don't know. I think it's high time that someone else get the franchise from them and do a proper job, do a proper pageant. Lugani said, I hope she can also sort out her legal woes. I'm pretty sure she will get her citizenship back after her reign, so she can complete her law degree and reconnect with her dad and son. Anyway, the truth of the matter is that, um, so far so good. The Home Office have not really said anything. Like, they've not given us recent updates. So if she's go back to South Africa to complete her education, is it that she's going to stay there for? I don't know. I don't know. I think that will be after her reign as Miss Universe Africa. I think after her reign, my advice to her, going back to South Africa, I don't think is the best for her at the moment. I think she should just focus on other countries apart from even Nigeria. If she wants to stay in Nigeria for the longest time, she's free. But I still feel like she should explore, go to other countries, like try, you know, explore to other countries instead of just going back to South Africa and reliving that whole trauma over and over again. For me, I think she should just defer her admission, defer to another country. I think that would be better for her mental health. Divine said, must Silverbird have the franchise for this big pageant? I don't even know why they have the franchise. Like I said before, if any other person can just get the franchise from them, I'll be so glad. I'll be very, very happy. Very, very happy. Because right now, they're not really doing a good job. I don't know. With this whole, with now that, we've gotten this highest placement now in Miss Universe, I think that, going forward, they should have a standard pageant. They should host a standard pageant going forward. Even with the whole homecoming and all. So you can see the shabby preparations for the homecoming, that I wasn't really happy about it and all. So let's see what they can pull up. But I think that, if another franchise can off this, uh, buy off Miss World, or Miss Universe from them, I'll be so glad, because they lack the expertise to host a pageant. I don't know what happened to Silverbird Sharp, but I still feel like they still have a lot more to work on if they really want to be that powerhouse. If they really want to be that pageant that everybody looks forward to watching, they need to do more in terms of the production of the pageant. They need to do more in terms of support, because in this that wa- is this is the pageant that I feel like, they were really, really involved in. For Mr. Bruce to travel to Mexico to be with Chichi. Chichi, Chidimma is blessed. Like, Chidimma is blessed to, like, you know, have that much support, because I don't think he has traveled with the previous queens before now. You know, so I think that, with all that we said, they were watching. They know that they had to do something different for Chidimma to place, and thank God that they did it. If not that they didn't go to lobby, I don't think we would have placed this high. I don't think would have played this side. I'm telling you guys the truth. Like, I don't think would have played this side. But thank God that they listened to us. They listened to the criticism and all, and they were able to work with it. All right, for the law degree, she can do a transfer to Nigeria and continue. She will not be safe in South Africa if she chooses to continue. Exactly, that's what I'm saying now. She won't be safe in South Africa at all. She won't be safe. So I think she should just go back to, she should just defer admission, defer to Nigeria, or defer to another country. Because Nigeria as it is, can she cope in Nigeria with all the stress? She cannot cope. Let her just go to Canada and rest her head, I beg. Or better still, go to New York now. New York is the headquarters of Mission Universe. Go to New York. Try, let her just explore, let her not just remain in one place. So he said, Miss Criticata said, Mr. Dominic is a chairperson for Miss World. Really? Me, I don't know about that too. I think that, I'm suspecting that Rita Dominic want to buy the franchise from Miss Grant, because if you guys noticed, when during the Miss Grant International, Rita Dominic was commenting on Nawat's page. She was saying so many things, and I felt like she's interested in Miss Grant. She wants to buy Miss Grant franchise, and if she does that, I'll be very glad. I'll be very happy, because Miss Grant, we need a change. Said I'll be working for on Miss Gambia. Okay, I'll be working on Miss Ghana Wahala. That one is a long story and it's so disorganized. So Miss Ghana, as it is right now, they've not really chosen. Uh, what's happening in Miss Ghana? Like, I don't really understand though. I don't really understand. Are they going to host a new pageant for next year? So what's happening in Miss Ghana? Anyway, I'll look into the pageant, because right now, they were not in Miss Universe this year. So I think there's a lot that's happening in Miss Universe Ghana organization. Let's see what happens. He said, is this Mr. Dominic we know from African movies? Yes, now. Uh-uh. Mr. Dominic is the popular Mr. Dominic now that we know. She's the one now, she's the popular actress. So this has been a profitable year for Silverbird. Hopefully they will invest in hosting a better pageant. Anyway, Mr. Sizer, I hope so, because it's easier said than done. When they come out here and they promise us 7 and 8, at the end of the day, when the pageant comes, we'll say a different thing. I hope they'll keep to their promise, so, because I heard that this year's Miss World pageant is going to be very, very interesting. There's so many things that they said that we should fasten our seat belts. That this year's Miss Universe, Miss World Nigeria is going to be the bomb. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for them to give us that show that they promised. I hope they will live up to expectation. I hope they will live us to. I hope they will live up to expectation because hmm, I don't want a repeat of what happened in Miss Universe in this Miss World. So I'm just hoping and praying that they give us a good show. Lugile said, "Love your commentary always." Thank you very much, Lugile. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you. All right, so that's it for today's live stream, guys. I just wanted to come on here and, just do a relaxed live stream. I didn't want to do much. I didn't want to talk much today because it's a weekday now. We're all tired from the day's work. I say, okay, he said, Miss Christina said, also not happy, not to be shady, but Silverbed has all this money at the TV station and pageant is budget. Okay, pageant is low budget. My dear, that's what we'll be saying. Every year, that's what they give us to us. They give us low budget pageant every year. That's it. I think she announced she's chairman of Miss Nigeria, not Miss World, unless it means whoever wins goes to Miss World. Anyway, I don't know because for me, I feel like Miss World, Miss Nigeria is a separate pageant, and I think Miss Rita Dominic is like the chairperson of that particular pageant. So let's see how it goes. I don't think she's a chairperson for Miss World Nigeria. She's not. She's not this chairperson. I heard part of Chidimma's price package is a 1 year rent in New York. She can actually study there. Yeah, so if it's true, I saw it too, but I wasn't sure if it was true. So I didn't want to say much about it. But if it's true, then she can defer to New York and continue studying there. I prefer her to even study in New York. Or she should not even bother herself studying in Nigeria. Because Nigerian's education system is stressful. So coming from South Africa, that she's used to the body life now. So I think she should just go back to New York. She should just defer to New York and continue her studies there. It's better for her. Must she complete her education in South Africa? Anyway, I wouldn't step my leg on essay. She can request for a transcript. Definitely, yes, she can do that. It's easy to transfer now. She mustn't continue studying in South Africa. It's easy for her to transfer. Romeo said, I saw her at Chichi's welcome party, and I was like, I know this person from somewhere. Who did you see, please? Who did you see? Football teams are struggling to get sponsorship. How much more? Mhm. It's not easy. It's not easy here in Nigeria. So many things are happening. So let's just keep our fingers crossed. I wish Chidinma a wonderful reign. Let's see what happens. Let's see if they'll give her a more befitting welcome ceremony, because what they gave to her yesterday, it wasn't it at all. So I'm looking forward to that banquet that are going to host on behalf of Chichi. I'm looking forward to that presidential banquet. So whenever they are ready to have a befitting welcoming ceremony, I'll be here to give you guys the gist as usual. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, guys. All right, guys. I will end the live stream here. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for coming on to the live. Please, before you leave, like the live stream, okay? I messed that I made me Dominic. Oh, really? What? Hi guys, can you hear me? Hope you all can hear me. Oh, sorry for the break in transmission. I'm back. All right, so I just have a few minutes to go. I don't want to waste much of our time. Maybe 5 minutes. I'm out of here. So let me just read your comments and we'll call it a night, so we can all rest. All right, said I met okay. You mean Richard Dominic was at Chiche's welcome home party? I didn't see her there, oh, so I don't know where you saw her in Lovu. She was not there. I didn't see her at the welcoming party, so I don't know where you got the information from because she wasn't there. Okay, because I said Miss Ghana for both World and Universe have been on hiatus for like 4 years. Ah, like seriously, I don't know what is happening to Miss Universe for Miss Ghana. Like they were at Miss Grand now. So what's happening to Miss World and Miss Universe? Like the two biggest pageants in the world, and they are not there. Wow, that's serious. So please, you have to look into that matter. You have to look into that matter. Let's know why they are not there. Like why they've not been able to attend for 4 years now. It's not a joke. Oh. It's not a joke. It's something that's very serious. Probably is corruption, maybe internal issues, internal controversy. So many things must have mad or must have, prevented them from, hosting a successful pageant. So I think you need to look into that matter. Look into it very well. All right. So he said, I meant with a Dominic for Miss. I meant with a Dominic. Okay, I meant Rita for Miss Nigeria, which I believe they will send to Miss World. No, Miss Nigeria winner does not go to Miss World. Miss Nigeria winner is just a ceremonial winner. She does not really participate in beauty pageant, like in international beauty pageants. So I think that um Miss Nigeria pageant is just like a ceremonial pageant. You just have Nigeria that she just has her own charity works and all. And she does not really compete internationally. So this particular Miss World Nigeria is also part of the Silverbird brand. But the reason why I said that why did they carve it out of MBGN was because MBGN has been there for close to 40 years. And carving out Miss World Nigeria out of MBGN now is sort of like starting afresh again. So that was why I was against it. Like, why can't they just keep up with the old brand? Why did they not keep up with the old brand? Why are they changing the name to Miss World Nigeria? Because I felt like Miss World did not really give that specification that we must have a pageant called Miss World Nigeria. You understand? So why did they now discard that MBGM brand? Why are they discarding? That was my own bone of contention in that particular issue. So that was what really happened, Sha. I just have 3 minutes more and I'll end the live stream. So that's it for today. Let's see what happens. I'll be following Chichi's journey on my channel. So whatever whatever update comes up on her, I would be sure to update you guys. And also, we have a new pageant. Miss World Nigeria is going to debut very soon, and of course, I can't wait to cover that pageant as well. It's going to be very interesting because according to what we heard today, there's going to be a whole lot of new format, new judging format for Miss World Nigeria. And it's going to be very, very interesting. According to what the organizers are saying, it's going to be an interesting show. So, of course, I'm going to be covering it on my channel as usual. All right, so let's stay tuned for that. And I hope that whoever is interested, if you're interested in Miss World Nigeria, in being Miss World Nigeria, you can go onto the website www.missworldnigeria.org and um, and register. The application forms are out already, and I think the registration fee is 25,000 naira. So yes, you can go in and register if you're interested. If you're interested. So the criteria for Miss World still stands now. You must be between the ages of 18 to 26 years old. You must not be married. You must be single. Yeah, you must be single, not married. Yeah. So and you must not have a child. and you must not have a criminal record. Okay, so it's still the same old format for Miss World. Okay, so if you're interested, go in and register, because I think you just have a short time for the registration process, because the pageant must hold before Miss World. So I'm looking at 1 month interval for them to have the pageant. That's what I'm looking at right now. So I wish them the best of luck. Of course, I'll give you guys updates as the pageant progresses, okay? Thank you all for joining me today. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're still here from the beginning to the end, you are the real MVP, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the engagement. I really appreciate you all. And definitely, I will show my face during the weekend, okay? I didn't want to show my face today. So a lot of you are saying that if I'm okay, I'm fine, or I'm okay. I'm just sort of tired from the day's work, okay? So I didn't want to show my face, because my face, I'm kind of stressed out, okay? So I just wanted this live stream to be relaxed, just for us to just relax, chill, have a chill evening, okay? All right, good night, everybody. I'll see you in my next live stream. Bye.